That's good stuff. There's a cavern out there who's filled with fiendishly strong creatures, and I hear someone's found a new way inside, deeper than they've ever been. I'll wager whoever said nothing ventured, nothing gained, never ventured into a pit like that, eh? That's what he's referring to, into the Zertanen caverns. Sorbet. You've come about the bill I posted. Thank you, Kubo. I'm in a sticky situation, Kubo. That wobbly white confection got the better of me. I'd prefer not to go into the details until you've officially agreed to the hunt. It's all rather personal, you understand. Okay. Now I can tell you my tale of woe, Kubo. You see, old Dallin had given me a key, a broken old thing that wasn't working. I have a brother who's quite adept at repairing such things, and old Dallin had asked me he'd do precisely that, Kubo. Dallin gave me a wobbly white treat by way of thanks, and, well, I decided I'd eat that before taking the key to my brother. I didn't want Herdy or the others to find out, so I went over to the plaza in the South Sprawl to eat it, Kubo. And, well, I tripped. And how I tripped, I dropped treat and key both, and watched them tumble down into the Garamsith waterway. Desperate, I set out determined to find the key and the treat. I'd reached the West Lewis control of the Garamsith waterway when I saw it. That wobbly white creature took the key and my treat. I'm sure of it. If you can defeat it, I'm certain we can get back the key. I'm willing to mark the treat down as lost at this point, but I must have that key, Kupo. White Moose, the hunt begins. Yes, you did. Okay. Desert to the east, desert to the west. I've heard of people traveling many days before realizing they'd set out in the wrong direction. Huh. I use the aerodrome as a marker. If I see that, I know I'm at Westgate. Not that hard to figure out. Rimsat. I've been waiting for some time. You see, I'm in need of assistance. Please hear my words. I have been sent from Arcadia to study the sandstorms of the Dalmasca Wester Sand, but the storm's violence makes such study impossible. There is a place in the desert, at the end of a long trail of winds through the north, mayhap you know it. That is the site of my study. But before the wrath of such a storm I can do nothing. That is why I seek help. Will you help me? Sure, I'll help. Thank you, my friend. I have made no progress on my own. I would like you to start by gathering information within Rabanastre. My own inquiries have yielded little. There is one man who knows more than he will say. He sits atop the fountain in the plaza. Oh. He does not care for the Empire, so he will tell me nothing. Perhaps you will have better luck. I will be waiting to hear what you find. We'll get to that. First, we're actually going to ride a chocobo. It's 500 gil. What's that? You've not ridden a chocobo? Not to worry. Just be mindful that you've a limited amount of time for your ride, Kubo. Off you go now. Quite a treat, watching the world fly by from your perch in the saddle, Kubo. We're on a chocobo. The chocobo's eyes are flashing for some reason. I don't know why. There's an elemental. We want to go, yeah, south. I really don't use chocobos that much in this game, but I guess they're good for just avoiding enemies. Woo! The chocobo refuses to go any further. Well, then the chocobo can get out of here. That's what I say. That is indeed what I say. So I believe we can go further now. Spear tongue. Level 30. One. Aha. Spear tongue. Remedy. I don't think we could get here before. No, not sure. Gold needle. Phoenix down. Now we can get over here. Echo herbs. Any chests over here? Well, there's a flan. Do-do-do-do-do. And we can get into this area now, where the enemies get much stronger. So you gotta be very careful. Level 37. Oh boy. So you can... I don't know if we'll be able to take this guy down, but we can give it a shot. Ooh. Well, maybe we can. If you're strong enough to, you may be able to. But they're definitely very tough. It definitely sucks when there's two of them, though. Just want to skip them for now. And go down here. Hourless Basin. You can push this. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, there's Electrum. This whitish natural alloy of silver and gold is sometimes called Ora Argentinium by alchemists. Ice stone, a stone infused with the power of ice. It looks like an ordinary stone, but it's oddly cool to the touch. And Scorpio gem. A yellow gemstone bearing the name Scorpio foretells the fruition of long-held plans. Vanish Gamma. Renders all allies in range invisible. There's more viewers here, unfortunately. Back up in a different section of Sand Falls. Chanters to Jelaba. That's all that's here, though. Definitely not ready for these enemies here. I'll throw the quicksand. You can't even see anything in here, so I would not recommend going in there right now. I believe there's an optional boss in there, but we obviously don't want to even mess with that.
It cannot end us.
They're killing us. That's funny. I'm eating Subway right now. The Undershore. Here we go. Turkey sandwich. Da-da-da, we're off the map. We're no longer on the map, dagnabbit. Da-da-da. If you come over here, you can get the thief cuffs earlier than you're meant to. So what they do enables the theft of superior and rare items, so they increase your chances of stealing better items, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about that. So that's actually a one-time treasure. I think it has a 25% chance of spawning. Alright. So now we're done with that. So now we want to head back to Rabanaster. Oh, that for a remedy.
It cannot end us.
Did you know they're killing us? Bet you didn't know that. I need to do something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see here. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Do 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 do. Spicy Italian style. Aha. And we're out of there. Nah. Out of the way, sir. Out of ammo, sir. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. So we want to head to the Sand Sea and start a hunt. Oh, I could have just, yeah. Oh well. Na 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 na.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
You want a tavern master? Come about the bill, have you? Then you know I'm in need of an ingredient most rare. Naturally, a mark is involved, or I wouldn't need a hunter. I've received an order for a fine serpentine. A gift to thank someone for rescuing a person of importance, or some such. But I lack the ingredients to fill the order. We're talking about an exceptional serpentine, so only the finest ingredients will do. Will you help me make the serpentine? Sure. Splendid. No wine can be made without a proper must, and only the serpentine must of the legendary Marlith will do here. Starting to see why I need a hunter. Defeat this Marlith and bring me the serpentine must. I just hiccuped. If you enter the Zodiac caverns from the western sand, you should find the Marlith. That said, I searched high and low with no luck. I wish I had more time to look around, but it wouldn't do to leave the tavern for too long, so I gave up and decided to post a bill. He quit like Vegastar. You get all that? Enter the Zodiac caverns from the western sand and find the Marlith. And when you go, go prepared. Uh-huh. Pretty sure we're not ready for that yet, but that's okay. Let's see. Now we can go talk to Coates. No. Whee! You want to know about the storm in the Wester Sand? Been talking to the philosopher from Arcades, eh? Well, you seem alright. Back when I was just a kid, I remember that storm growling worse and worse. We had a way to make it inside, though. Now if I could just remember. You should go talk to my friend Northon, over by Storehouse 5 in Lowtown. We were always playing in those sandstorms when we were kids. Oh, okay. I guess we could do that. All those roly-polies down in Giza Plains disappear when the rains come. The people? Yeah, they leave too. Okay. It's the rains down in Giza again. How can I tell? By the puddles the travelers leave. That would make sense, I guess. Do-do-do-do. The continents of Kurwan lies, yeah, okay. And even Jot. I mainly like, the Impossible Whopper. Dun 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 dun. Just takes one look at the sky to tell if the rains or the dry down in Giza. Never hurts to take a look before setting out. The lay of the land, even the very beasts change from the rains to the dry, you know. Yep, you can tell it's the rains. The rains came sooner than expected, trudging sodden through empty villages and bogs. A glorious posting this has turned out to be. Why do you suppose they raise cockatrices down in Giza? Can't ride them like a chocobo. They're plump, round. You don't suppose... Oh. The Impossible Whopper has no beef. Which allows me to be able to eat it. Bum 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 bum. Hello there, sir. Alright, calm us down. Do 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 do. So we want to go to the North Sprawl. The North Sprawl. Subway style. Bum bum bum. Ah, that son of a cockatrice. Who? Vane, that's who. Know of anyone else gone running back to Arcades with his tail between his legs? You know why he's left, don't you? too scared to stay and face us, that's why. Well, what can you expect from those Imperial pretty boys? Well, I guess he's not a fan. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum 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 bum. There's you again. Here's the dude we need to talk to. Coach sent ya. Wow, I'd almost forgotten about playing out in those farms, but not completely. What you need is a wind vane to get through. Coates and me had it split into two pieces, one each, get it? That way we could only go to our secret hideout together. But I buried my half. Head west in the Western Sand and you'll come to a dead end with these giant dynast cactuses. It's under one of them. Think you can find it? And remember, you're not looking for the wind vane itself, just one of the two parts we split into. Okay. That's fun. And we want to find Balzac to trigger another hunt. Of course, a lot of these hunts we're not ready to do because they're out of our league, but it's good to get them triggered. Trigger Ramsey and such. Hasty Steven style. This dude. You saw the bill I posted. Well, no harm in telling you, I guess. See, we go out into the Western Sand to train and drill, keep ourselves sharp. Only we've run into a slight problem. I'd like to keep the rest as quiet as possible, so I can only tell you more once you accept the hunt. What do you say? Do we have an agreement? Yes, we do. This might be a little more than you're ready for, but I suppose there's only one way to find out. There's a place in the Western Sand called the Windtrace Dunes. That's where we encountered the ringworm. It's a frightfully strong beast. Yeah, we're not ready for that one yet. We couldn't keep training with the likes of that around, so we practiced an orderly retreat instead. But we can't hide away forever. That's why we need you to hunt this ringworm. You should be able to find it just south of the central region of the Windtrace Dunes. You won't find it there just any time, though. I can't be sure, but I think it only comes out when the elements are to its liking. Good luck. Okay, we'll be doing that one later. Now it's just not gonna work. There's also a side quest that you want to make sure you do before it's too late, because once you get to a certain point in the plot, you can't do it anymore. So we're gonna get that done as soon as we can. So to do that, we need to head to Nalbina. Then we're gonna do that. It's gonna be pretty cool. Do 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 do. He's a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat like Hasty Steven. Didn't you know? Do 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 do. Bob Ross Dorito style. Bob Ross did love his Doritos. I hear he was a big fan of nacho cheese. And Cool Ranch. Southgate. So we want to teleport to Nalbina Fortress. That's what we want to do. What the beep?